sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys victorious a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row here.
We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book. He's an asset to have in any offense.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 25-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
On first down, it dropped to throw. Bryant with a catch right side. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. I'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again to Bryant, and again it's caught. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos first down.
They'll look to throw. To the left side, he's got the tight end Taylor. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. They'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
13 yards.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And he's going to use his legs here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. It's their quarterback. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but now before he's across the 35. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there? Yeah. 2 touchdowns, an interception.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Broncos offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
12 yards to go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Give, Genty. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. They'll get this out to Genty. So the completion gets him just a yard. And 38 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
3rd and 8.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
At their own 5-yard line.
They'll run here with a rookie. Now he's loose at the 40. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
40-yard line.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You look at this Raiders defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
And the Broncos
able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. First and goal, Denver.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Second and goal.
And they'll run again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's third and goal.
Third and goal.
They'll set up to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
And the Raider first down. First and 2 at the 30.
On the give, Genty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
He'll drop to throw.
At the 32-yard line.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll run. Here comes Genty. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be. And
there he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. 44 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got some space here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First down, Denver.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims, 40 yards. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns.
The kick is good.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. The way things have been going to this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play, and they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and we're only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How's this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular one it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
McPherson on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside from the 47. It's 2nd and 5.
At the Broncos, 47.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw again. That's to Bowers once again.
Complete to Bowers. It's a pickup of 3.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime here out west, let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hanson. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Genty. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And even 100 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Shreds it with a stiff arm. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Back to throw here. Got his open man. It's Carr. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. The Broncos send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now he's going to step up and run. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 48-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Taken down.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Right back to Genty on first down. And he sneaks his way forward and then for a couple here. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now back to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Looking to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over, and it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, they'll throw. That his first catch so far. They held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They run a draw here on 2nd down. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
51-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And a ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And he's He's got his man on the out route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. From the 46, here's the second down and 6. Back to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 20.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bowers. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
second and 3.
At the 22-yard line.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They look to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First down. First down.
Chanty. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? And that is called. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Now they can't bring him down. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, set. Back to 60.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good. Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Second down and 8.
Second and 8.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. They get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper.
That's another Broncos first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
The win for the Broncos, seemingly assured they go down to a knee. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like,